here with a look outside. And I want to make sure that you get some perspective on, if you haven't looked out the window, what you're going to be facing when you step out.
Yeah, so you can see here, this is our camera in Banning Loose Ranch. We've got that golden light like we usually do during this hour, but you can't see Pikes Peak.
Once again, seems like we've seen this scene several times over the course of the past couple of weeks. Let's get right over to the 11 breaking weather leader. What's causing this, Sydney?
Well, guys, it's all from the wind direction blowing in.
Thank you. Many stores and businesses are back open this morning, but people are still getting their groceries and other packages delivered to their homes.
That thought crossed my mind about how many boxes we've been using over the past couple of months, right? Experts say we need to remember to recycle them.
You could have a chance to win a free wedding photo session from a local venue. So many couples are having to cancel large ceremonies and receptions right now. The Fountain Creek Ranch is doing this as a gift because they understand the struggle. In fact, the local venue south of the Springs had to cancel the rest of its 2020 bookings. We spoke to one couple who had planned a big ceremony after they got married at the courthouse years ago.
Keep being pushed back.
Man, that really stinks, but they did get a photo shoot yesterday, and she looks gorgeous in her dress, by the way. Fountain Creek Ranch plans to do another contest in August. Planners will choose winners who share their love story online.
All right, new today, we talked about the fact that travel is slowly going back to normal as more restrictions are being lifted across the country. The Springs Airport is slowly seeing more people in recent weeks.
11 News reporter Kasha Carriage is joining us live from the airport. Kasha, even though they're seeing more passengers, numbers are still way down.
Colorado Springs, Kasha Carriage, KKTV 11 News.
Yeah, some people are ready to get back to traveling, feeling more confident. Others still staying home. Thank you. And for the first time since March, the Broadmoor is back open. The change is being made to stop or help stop the spread of the coronavirus, and what amenities are open. Sydney? Happening today, it is the Broadmoor's 102nd anniversary, and for the first time since March, the resort is open to guests. They reopened yesterday, and according to our news partners at the Gazette, social distancing markings are on the floor. There's hand sanitizer at the main entrances and elevators. All rooms are available to guests. Several of the resort's amenities are also open, including the spa, Golden Bee Tavern, and golf courses. Okay, so we've got some video to show you. Multiple thunderstorms led to this intense flooding. Take a look at that. It's almost covering the cars. It's going into the garage here area. This is about 15 miles southwest of Boston, and right now the ER is temporarily closed because of all of it. And you can see the water almost up to the car windows. Looks like it's going to go right in there. Now, this is the parking lot of the hospital. There were evacuations. In fact, a statement early this morning, they said people had to be transferred late last night. Our sister station there reports there was at least 4 feet of water in the hospital basement.
All the way into Colorado at this point. Shows you how far smoke can travel very fast.
Yeah, it's just so weird. We're used to seeing the mountain range, and when you can't, it feels wrong.
It does.
Meteorologist Lucy Bergman is joining us now with more on the Traverse Fire. Utah's not having a good week. And new today, more people are traveling again during the pandemic. How travel is looking now at the Colorado Springs Airport.
Outside this morning,
Thank you. Happening now, if you have made online orders during the pandemic, experts say it's a good idea to recycle those boxes that they were shipped in.
Melissa Henry's in studio. Colorado Springs Airport is slowly seeing more people travel through in recent weeks. Restrictions are being lifted and planes are filling up again. 11
News reporter Kasha Carriage is joining us live from the airport. Kasha?
To know people are traveling again. Thank you.
Let's check in with Lucy now to see what's up for the week.
Well,
Thank you. We have an 11 breaking news update. At least 7 people are confirmed to be killed in a shooting. It's according to the New York Times. The attack was at a stock exchange in Pakistan, and it happened in the middle of the night here, as you can see on that map, at the city of Karachi. It's kind of near the coast. Policemen and security officials are among those killed. Police say the 4 attackers were armed with grenades and automatic rifles. They launched the attack by opening fire at the entrance gate of the country's financial center. Rescue and paramilitary forces are both on scene.
We'll wrap it up there. We'll see you at 7:25. We have updates all morning long to keep you informed before you head out the door.
Have a great day and send us those sunrise pictures. We'd love to see them. At 9 o'clock, let's get you a live look outside. This is from our mountain camera. You can see all those clouds in the sky. From some angles in Colorado Springs, we're also seeing some haze.
Yeah, it's kind of cloudy out there. It seems that way, right?
Yeah.
The smoky.
Yeah.
Nice to have you with us today. I'm Adam Atchison, 9 o'clock today.
I'm Rebecca Hager. Let's start with our meteorologist, Sydney Jackson, and we're going to talk about sunrises a little bit later in the show, but it really did help to put on a show this morning.
Right, guys.
New from overnight, we just learned a woman was shot while she was simply looking through the window of her home. It happened in Aurora. We're working to learn who may have fired that gun. Police say the woman looked out her window because she thought she heard fireworks. That's when she was hit. She's stable at the hospital. Police did not say how serious the injury is. You could have a chance to win a free wedding photo session from a local venue. So many couples are having to cancel large ceremonies and receptions right now. The Fountain Creek Ranch is doing this as a gift because they understand the struggle. The local venue south of the Springs had to cancel the rest of its 2020 bookings. We spoke to one couple who had planned a big ceremony after they got married at the courthouse years ago. They got a photo shoot yesterday. So glad they did. Fountain Creek Ranch plans to do another contest in August. Planners will choose winners who share their love story online.
Pretty cool. New today, planes are filling up again and more travelers are going through the Colorado Springs airport.
Even though they are seeing more passengers, numbers are still way down from before the pandemic started. In a typical June travel day, the airport will see more than 2,500 travelers. The most they've seen since March is 600. The last few months, the airport's seen a pullback from the amounts of flights per day. And aircraft connected to two massive and deadly crashes has been grounded for more than a year. Coming up on 11 News, the big milestone the 737 MAX could cross today and how soon it could be back in the air. Right now, police are looking for the person responsible for a drive-by shooting over the weekend. One person was hurt. It happened Saturday night outside a bar in Security Widefield. Witnesses told police someone slowed down as they drove past the Detour Sports Grill, fired several shots, and then kept on driving. One person was hit and is expected to be okay. Anyone with information should call police right away. This is happening today. The White House plans to brief select members of Congress on reports of Russian bounties for the Taliban to kill U.S. troops. In a tweet late last night, President Trump said he was never briefed on this because intelligence did not find reports credible. At least one lawmaker is calling on the White House to tell Congress who in the administration knew of this and when. The Washington Post reports bounties are believed to have resulted in U.S. service deaths.
Well, I think a lot of people enjoy road trips, right? Some of their favorite memories from when they were a kid or growing up or on the road with
Also,
family.
some of my worst memories.
That's
both.
true.
Oh.
Best and worst.
Yeah, I can remember some too. But that kind of travel is exactly what more Americans are leaning toward for their summer vacation this time around. It says Americans are eyeing longer trips toward the end of the summer, which surprises me because school is about to start,
Right.
within like 6 weeks of now, 6 or 7
Yeah,
weeks.
I mean, there was kind of the thought of the longer you put it off, maybe the less of pandemic problems you'll have, but now it seems like maybe the opposite, and
Yeah,
it's hard to plan
a lot of
anything.
uncertainty. We did that. We stayed pretty close to home for a trip this year.
Yeah, those are things you can do. You don't have to get on a plane. And I think that may be stopping people as well. If you can just get in the car and drive and it's just you and your family, you're not around a lot of people, obviously that's a lot more attractive
Sure.
right now.
Yeah, I mean, even, you think about our popular Colorado tourist destinations, like Estes Park or Breckenridge, and, we were just recently up there, and people are coming out. They're not staying home.
Yeah,
I mean,
wonder what that looked like.
a lot of mask wearing, which is good
Well,
to see.
Colorado, you can always find something to do. And I feel like
Yeah.
you've never seen it all. There's always somewhere to visit, something to see.
Well, we love seeing your pictures that you send to us, especially when they're just, picture perfect. So we've got some sunrise pictures. The first one is from Mike Creed. You may have seen this on our Facebook. I actually don't think this is the one from Mike, but this is beautiful. Orange colors in the sky. There's clouds creating some texture. We also have, let's go to the next one, see what we got here. I know Carrie Petty-John sent us some as well. Also, those beautiful colors. I mean, we don't always see that in sunrises here.
No, I know. And part of the reason was...
And Sydney, this is, I mean, of course, we love seeing those pictures, but it also kind of means that we have some of that smoke in the air, right?
Right, that's kind of,
I wonder if the sunset today will be just as good. I hope so.
we'll have to watch.
Hey, we got some incredible video to show you of a swarm of insects.
Whoa.
This
Yuck.
is incredible. Look at this.
Or not. Ooh. Authorities are working on stopping these guys. We'll tell you what they're doing and how it's destroying crops in one country. Welcome back. I'm Rebecca Hager.
I'm Adam Atchison. Straight over to Sydney. She's going to check out what we have on tap today.
Thank you. Happening today, it is the Broadmoor's 102nd anniversary, and for the first time since March, the resort is open to guests. They reopened yesterday, according to our news partners at the Gazette. Social distancing markings are on the floor, and there is hand sanitizer at the main entrance and elevators. All rooms are available to guests. Several of the resort's amenities are also open, including the spa, Golden Bee Tavern, and golf courses. Right now, this is pretty gross. Argentina is working to control a huge swarm of locusts. Take a look at this. To me, they look like birds in this video. They look huge, which is kind of terrifying. But the real thing is they've caused massive damage to corn crops, which is not good. They originated in Paraguay and they're now spreading through northeast Argentina. And look at this video. This is even more dense. Now, the country is applying treatments to try to diminish the population, and Brazil is also monitoring the area and what's going on. But this is actually 9 square miles
That's crazy.
of bugs.
Look at how they're filling the sky. Goodness.
I feel bad. I mean, with the crops, that's not good, but it really is gross.
Imagine getting out of your car in that. It's one thing to watch through.
Right now, a fire in Utah is impacting us here in Colorado.
Coming up, an 11 breaking weather alert.
All right, this morning, the search for Aurora's new police chief continues with its final 4 candidates. Each candidate is being asked how they plan to improve relationships and safety after a recent increase in crime. Meanwhile, protests continue in Aurora and nationwide over the death of Elijah McClain after a 2019 arrest by that department. Leaders believe the opioid epidemic will get worse as the state provides less resources for substance abuse. The state stripped at least $26 million for substance abuse prevention, awareness, and treatment from next year's state budget. Other bills aimed at helping people recover from addiction were also discarded.
A lot of people have been dealing with economic struggles due to coronavirus in the past few months.
While no one knows when the next downturn will arrive, everyone knows it sooner or later will. Here's some advice from money expert Stacey Johnson.
An eye on that 4th of July forecast.
Ew, goodness. Then tomorrow, when it's 83, it'll feel like dramatically different. That's a 10-degree drop off.
Gotta worry about that fire danger though.